Hi everybody, it's Michelle. Welcome to class. Today's class we're going to focus on rolling out the muscles. We've been doing a lot of power yoga classes. I'm sure a lot of you have been doing a lot of videos online right now. And this will help to relieve any sore muscles or tightness and fascia release. So we will go ahead and get started with the roller lying across your mat, and we'll roll out the front of our thighs. So I do have a little routine, what I do every day, and this is where I start. I come onto my elbows, and it's just like getting a massage. So when you get a massage, you want to relax. You don't want to hold on. You're not doing a forearm plank. You're just finding those areas of sensitivity, maybe some soreness. And when you find it, sit there, breathe, and let go. And if it's really, really sore, roll just a few times and then move on to the next. I like to move my feet right and left, in and out, together, not together. Just hitting all three muscles in the front of that left thigh. Of course, you can do this a lot longer. It feels so good once you start releasing the tension, especially right above the knees. I like to stay there and just kind of rock it side to side. And I'm going to linger here because I really feel something. When your body starts to talk to you, just take a moment, breathe, and listen. The body is not meant to be felt, so the only time we feel it is when there is a sign of distress, dysfunction, soreness, injury. So the next one we do, we're going to hit the back of the legs. So we'll sit on it. And I'll start with my right ankle crossed over my left, and I'll take my right hand to the right so I can get into the glutes, like right around the hip and ball socket. I have a client that just stays right here and just waits for that to release with deep breathing. I do this so often, so I'm really not feeling that much over here. And just feel it out. And if you had enough on the right side, over onto the left. Left ankle, I like to lean a little bit just to explore the hip and ball socket first. Moving really slow because it can be pretty intense. So if you're tightening up, maybe back off a little and try again tomorrow. When I did my certification for this, she said roll on it 3 times each body part, call it a day, do it every day until it starts to feel more relaxing. My left side, I tend to feel a little bit more over here, so I might linger a little bit longer, but we're going to move on just so I can teach you all the areas to get. So now the back of the legs, which if you're new, you're going to feel it right away. I like to rock around side to side. Like I said, I do this all the time, so I don't really feel that much here. You can roll all the way to the back of your knees, the belly of the hamstring. Just be mindful. Ooh, I feel a little something here, so I'm just going to linger for a moment, and just like that, it's gone. It's gone. So in order to get into the back of the legs a little deeper, slide the roller out and just hit, say, the right leg. So I'm gonna take the right leg up onto the roller. You can keep your left foot next to it, or you can take your left foot back behind you where the toes are facing behind and not the side. You can lean here. This is Not as intense as if you were to come up here. And then if you want to go even further, you'll just kind of lean into it. Getting a little deeper into those fibers. And of course you can roll all the way down to the back of the leg. So same thing on the other side. This would be a beginner way of getting at it, intermediate, and then the advanced would have you leaning forward. You don't have to stick in one spot. You can explore that whole leg. And I do that, and then I come to my calf muscles. If you have someone in your home that could maybe help you with this one, just kind of pressing your hand on top of the shin bone lightly, rocking it side to side. My son, who's a football player, he would come home every day after school when he was in high school, and he would just sit on this and I would roll it out because his calf muscles were so tight. And to this day, he has a roller in his bedroom and he just sits on it. He does both. He'll watch a show and just rock his legs. But we have time, we can just roll out one at a time. And oh my goodness, this feels so good. Use your other foot to guide the roller. I really get into the whole back of the leg here. Oh my goodness. When you get that spot, sit there. Just like the massage person would say, relax, breathe. And she's still digging in and saying, relax. Breathe. Other side, whenever you're ready. So if you do practice yoga or any of those fit classes on a daily basis, massages, they're necessary. And right now, during the corona epidemic, we are not able to get those massages unless your significant other will do it for you. But you can't rely on them, can you? So you have to use a roller. The next one we do is for the inner thighs, probably one of my favorites. So we'll come onto, I'm going to come onto my left hip first and hit my right inner leg. So just come on out, rest your hand on your elbow, take the roller like midway down towards your belly. Place your leg on it, and lean a little bit forward and just roll. Explore all the way up towards the groin region and all the way to the top of the knee, the side of the knee. And just breathe and move and relax. Most importantly, relax. On this one I could stay for a long time, but we won't. We don't have that much time. We have another yoga video to do here soon. So on to the other side. Bringing the left knee, rolling it out. Doesn't matter if your left leg is straight or the knee is bent, if your toes are down or up, you just kind of feel around what feels right. Like on my left side, it's always my left side. Whenever I get here, I don't need to move much. I need to breathe, focus on that area, and relax. And then the last one we do for the legs, not my favorite, but probably the most important for me, that is, because I have sciatic nerve. I suffer from that. So we'll come up, and we'll start on the right side, of course. Lift up the hip. So your IT band runs from your outer right hip all the way down to the outer right knee. And we'll straighten out the bottom leg, which is your right. Find the hip bone and try to roll down towards your knee. You can cross your left foot over your right. I'm just going to move the roller so I have more room. And same thing, I don't need to move much here. And this is one of those, if it's really intense, once or twice or 3 times at most, don't hurt yourself. But get back to it tomorrow or maybe later today. Every private client that I have, I bought them a roller. And they were like, oh, thank you for the gift. Yeah, it's a gift, but I would like you to do it a few minutes before I arrive, just to release the tension in the muscles. Release any soreness. So we'll come to the other side, the left side. Come onto the elbow, use your right hand in front, move below the hip bone and down towards the knee. As you can see, I'm resisting going all the way to the knee, but here we go. And when you get to those areas, you can move very gently side to side. Try to relax though, especially the leg that's getting the work. Try to just soften. Whew. My favorite is the ending. We're not quite there yet. So the next one is full back roll. So start sitting on the roller. You can take your hands anywhere you want. You can even have them on the floor for support. I like to take my hands to my chest, slowly roll down, slowly through the mid-spine, the upper back, and then when I get to my shoulders, I lift up my arms and I just kind of move around a little bit, exploring that, trying to protract my shoulders a little bit. And then when I come to my neck, I'm going to lower my seat before that, and I'm going to wiggle my neck onto the mat, relax my hands, and then just rock my ears right and left. Noticing any soreness there. Thankfully, I feel pretty good there. So I'm going to come back up, use my hands as I lift use my feet to lift my butt. And I didn't get much into my low back because I went so fast. So I'm going to explore it right here. I'll lower my head down, just kind of rock side to side, move the roller if I need to. There's my baby. There's my baby. Hi, baby. Can lift up your legs, point and flex your feet, and then we'll slowly start to come off. You can use your hands to assist you, and of course you can roll back and forth several times. Next to last, so one more before the last one, sit on the roller all the way towards the edge, and then lie your spine all the way down on it. Lift your arms to protract the shoulders, and then turn your palms out, and now your shoulder blades are hugging the roller. Separate your feet a little wider just for stability, and then rock side to side. Try to roll on top of the shoulder blade if it feels appropriate. Rock your ears right and left. Can reach your arms back. Just moving intuitively. And then I end. I bring my seat to the ground. I don't like the roller this close to my spine, but some of my clients do, so you have to just see what works for you. I like to move it back a little, and I'll fidget around until I'm really comfortable. Bring the soles of my feet together, lie back, and I'll probably hold it here for maybe 30 seconds or a minute. Reach back with your arms. Of course, I wouldn't stay here too long if you were feeling any discomfort. Bringing my arms back by their side. And I'll either end here or I'll bring my knees together to decompress the spine. I hope this was useful for you. It's useful for me. Definitely helps during times like this when we can't get out to get massages. And body work is really important when we're doing all these workouts. So have a great day, everybody. Hope you enjoyed.